Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, back for another Feywild walkthrough. So this one here that we'll be doing is for the quest Witch Hunt. So this one here is a fairly simple, fairly quick quest that you can do. First thing you want to do is walk in and just talk to your hunts master there, letting him know that you're going to join in on the hunt. From here, you're going to want to pick up the 4 banners. Once you've picked them up, in your inventory you will have this item here. To make it quick, just drag it to your quick bar, as you'll be using those a couple of times throughout this quest. Alright. So from this point, just head to the back here. And just right here you will see a named owlbear, an orange named owlbear. These are what they are for the lost banners. Now there will be a total of 5 of these creatures strewn throughout the area. Each one, when it dies, it will drop one of the lost banners, which is able to be picked up by not only yourself, but every member of your party. So it will drop one there. From there, you're going to want to head towards the water's edge. You will see our second one, just a big old giant crab. And then we're going to continue heading all around the outside edge. Now in doing so, we will get to these corners, which as you see right here as we get close, we'll have one of our portals. They also do mention in the here to secure them. So in order to secure the portals, what you need to do is stand near the portal and use one of the banners from your quick bar. And not only will that summon an ally here, but it will also seal it off. Then you're going to want to move on to the west. Just kind of, again, hugging the outside edge wall here. And what I like to do while running this, I found that it makes it a lot easier if you actually do clean up the trash while you're doing it. As once we get to the end and are actually fighting Brutal Beatrice, she likes to run around a lot. So having fewer enemies to deal with while she's running around will definitely make it easier. So here we are at our second portal. And again, drop the banner, and it will summon an ally here. So that was number 4. Just one more to go. As well as one more portal as so our last portal is just that stone archway right there. And then again, same as before, drop the banner, closes the portal. From here, just up the hill and around the corner a little bit, we will have our last of the Huns. Just right here. And again, that will reward some experience. So the reason we're getting 0 right now is simply because I've run this a bunch of times, looking for some of that named loot, as well as to bring you that, you know, a clean walkthrough for you guys. Alright, once you have all of them, you're going to want to make your way towards the center, to this red dot here, which is Beatrice the Hag. So it does show her position on the map. Once you've obviously been there. But yeah, she's within this area. Now, because we got it right here, I want to point out this buff that we got, it tingles. This is for the whatever she is looking for objective. And this is just signifying that somewhere near this location, or rather where we were getting it, so it looks like it'll be up here. So somewhere near where you have that optional, or that buff rather, it will have a note on the ground. And this is the whatever she is looking for. So once you find it, you're just going to want to take the note. And then the last thing we have to do is to fight Beatrice. Now, the note's location can vary. I've personally come across it in 4 different locations all around the edge here, including in the bottom, up there on either side, and of course this position here. So just look around, it does give you the buff there, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to find. And then you want to hop down and start attacking. Now once you do, she will go into this kind of ghostly form. While she's in this form, she is invulnerable, and she'll just start running away. Every time she becomes attackable again, so it leaves that ghostly form. Once you attack her and she goes back into that ghostly form, she will summon herself a couple of red caps to obviously slow you down. This is why I was stating before that it is easier if you clear the enemies as you're going, because it can obviously quickly overwhelm if you're not ready for it. You also receive, as you see, an optional to kill her within 10 minutes. So you do gotta be somewhat quick, though with everybody cleared away, it's usually fairly easy. I actually haven't come across a situation where I've usually gotten less than 6 minutes left. That being said, I am also a little bit higher level, so alright, so there we are. Now, once you've taken her down, what you can do at this point, if you have access to it, is to use the Dimension Door spell, and that'll take you right to the beginning of the quest, which is right where our loot is. Unfortunately, I do not have that, so I'm gonna have to run all the way there, which is just up where our shrines are, right over here. So one other thing I found, I'm just going to mention it here while I'm in this, is if you are a ranged type character, specifically using crossbows and like repeating crossbows. I don't know if it affects the long bows or anything like that. I know it doesn't affect melee, but currently at the time of recording this video, if you are standing inside of those log bridges, you cannot hit the enemies. The reason I bring this up is sometimes Beatrice will run up top there, and I found myself physically unable to hit her if I was standing inside the log bridge while shooting her with my heavy repeating crossbow. Alright, so once we reach the end, just talk to the Master of the Hunt again. And then finally to the Summer Court Emissary. And that will complete the quest. From here, all that's left is our favorite part, which is grabbing our loot. And apparently taking out some stragglers. So here we are. Let's see if we get anything special. We just got some Pharaoh seed, and looks like Wolf had gotten some Garbs of the Spring Winds. So I'm just gonna do some re-rolling just to see what other goodies we got. So we got Cloak of Spring. Don't know if I have that one yet. Yes I do. Alright, so unfortunately nothing else that we got this run. But yeah, so that has been Witch Hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Have a good one all.